started working towards getting in the aircraft. We knew there was 4 people on board, and they were hard to ground. Our main concern was making sure we could get out there in a timely manner. Because up in Alaska, it's always cold out.
The thing about Alaska that makes it so difficult is most of the time we don't even know exactly what the weather is we're flying into. We are always making a conscious decision to evaluate the risk we're taking against the gain that we might have. And we're willing to take a lot of risk for the chance of saving human life.
They are in a narrow cove with the winds that are swirling, 75 gusting to 85, maybe 90.
I've never been so terrified, to be honest with you. It had us rocking in our seats. The wind was so strong, it was just pushing us over. Basically, it took us 2 hours to get 5 miles in a small cove that would take only seconds on a clear day to transit. The winds have never been that bad on any flight that I've ever been on.
I don't know, we can put James down. Yeah, but we do direct deployment to the water of James and have them just enter the water one at a time on the port side of the boat. What do you think about that, James? He's vomiting back here. Hi. Okay. And motor vessel Kimberly from the Coast Guard helicopter. We just made an attempt to get the trail line down. The wind is blowing way too hard for us to get that trail line down on deck.
When the Coast Guard shows up on scene, a lot of people think we're rescued. And in those conditions, we know that that is not the case, that there's a lot more that has to go on. And when we had to leave scene, I realized what a psychological blow that can be to people that are counting on us to rescue them.
Roger, Captain. We're going to have another air crew start up another aircraft and start heading out this way.
On the way back, the crew was exhausted. But what we did was we started turning our focus from not only what we had done, but evaluating what information we could provide to the command and to the next crew that had to go out that might help them be able to have a better chance of being successful based on what we learned in the couple of hours that we spent in those conditions.
They wanted to get off that boat, and we wanted to get them off that boat. There was no, that was what needed to happen.
Anytime you walk in and you see the skipper there at 2 o'clock in the morning, not only do you know it's complicated, but you know the boss has got your back.
Anytime you send another crew out into a position, into a situation that an earlier crew is unsuccessful, there's a lot of things that I'm worried about. Number one is, are they going to feel extra pressure to get the job done? I really didn't want our crews pushing too hard and, God forbid, crashing the helicopter.